Uh, Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Unqualified Reviews. And to that one MFer who wrote in a comment saying that when YouTube recommended the channel to them, their eyes and ears immediately started to bleed. We make that kind of
What?
content specifically for you. We hope your eyes and ears bleed.
Oh, that's so mean.
No, it's on purpose. The
Or
government
is
is
it?
using us as a torture mechanism to get information out of people.
We're doing humanity a service with this podcast.
Hmm.
Okay, I know some people hate it. Some people hate it. That's okay.
A lot of people in the room might hate us.
Mm-hmm. Including ourselves. Is it too real for the first first minute?
I think that might get us demonetized.
Damn. Okay.
But we are moving past it because we are here with another episode of Unqualified Review. And one more piece of table manners business before we get started. I mispronounced one of our commenters' names last time. It is not
Oh.
Nishan, it is Nissan, like the car. And I would be
Oh. Oh my
remiss
God.
if I
Like,
were to mess that up.
did they correct you?
Very nicely corrected me, so I'm very nicely correcting
Oh.
it publicly.
Thank you, Nissan.
hmm
Are you sponsored by Nissan, the car company?
Not too
Sorry, I don't
much.
mean I don't want that to be rude.
Not too much, because we might get a
Much.
Nissan sponsorship. Or is Nissan canceled?
I don't know. Why would they be?
Who did Nissan vote for?
Who did Nissan, the company, vote for?
Not yeah, not the person, not you. I mean the company Nissan. I'm sure. Listen, we gotta move on. Today's episode of Drag Race is episode 10,
10?
season 17. Can you believe we've made it this far?
I can believe it. I think we're like halfway. Is it the halfway point or are we farther than halfway now? I feel like every episode, I feel like Snatch Game was a million years ago. Even though it was like 3 episodes ago, maybe?
I feel like Trimgate was a million years ago.
Gate, that was,
Trimgate was
yeah,
3 seasons ago.
that was insane. Last time we had the Betsy Johnson Design Challenge. Miss Kori King went home. Sad to see her
Unfortunately,
go.
she
Sad to
had
see her
to
go, but
leave the
love to watch her
kingdom.
leave. Um,
Cause she's
and
the
then,
body of the season, that ass.
hmm and then we got to give our flowers to Miss Jewel Sparkles, who took the win because that was a really good episode for her. Congrats,
They
Jules, on the last
kissed.
win.
Remember when they kissed?
That was a dramatic finish.
Candy Muse went on Roscoe's and said wasn't watching the season, so she didn't know Lydia and Corey King were actually dating.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
insane.
It's real. But moving on from It's Real, the girls come in and it's very emotional. You know, a lot of people really liked Corey King, but they come back and I don't know what they're arguing here about. Do you remember?
Um,
Do you remember?
the
Oh,
next night, what?
I was gonna say I'm Shawn is on and your Mel Be Well.
Oh, we forgot to introduce ourselves. Crazy. We've only been doing this for like 3 or 4 seasons at this point.
3 or 4? No, we've been doing this for more than
More,
3 or 4
longer.
seasons. Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why it's
girl.
called unqualified, everybody.
Because we don't even know
We're
where
still
we
learning.
are.
We don't know who we are. The next note I have is that Lydia thinks that Sam Star could have been in the bottom and that her outfit was a bit basic, which is interesting. Coming from Lydia, who the fit is questionable. Let's just say
Well,
that.
let's just one thing you can never say about Lydia's stuff is it's basic.
Absolutely not. She's fun. I understand. Well, I don't quite understand her drag. I
It's
like her
quirky.
drag. It's quirky. It's fun. But do I agree that maybe Sam Star, I don't really get why she was she safe last time? Like, was she in the top? I don't know, but I don't
She
that
was in the top.
garment. I don't think that garment did much for me. I kind of agree with that take. That's a bit basic, but yeah, it's definitely not terrible.
Listen, would I have? If you Lydia's drag is really good if you enjoy Lydia's drag.
Otherwise, you're just like, what
Otherwise, you're
the
like,
fuck is
why does she
happening?
keep walking around on different colored banana peels? What
Yeah.
animal does she keep skinning and wearing the husk of?
Yeah. Her drag is just it's very interesting. But I can't say that I'm sick of it though. That's the thing. Some girls I'm like, we'll get to that.
Lydia's drag is so interesting because I feel like she plays God in like genetically splicing creatures together to make real so that she can then hunt them for sport and then kill them and flay them and then make like
Mhm.
an outfit out of the skin she gets from whatever animal that she has to create to destroy because it is out of this world. Like it looks like a real living breathing animal that had to die to make what Lydia was wearing.
Yeah. Messed up, Lydia.
That's messed up, Lydia. Peter's coming for you.
Yeah,
Sorry
it's
to all
crazy.
those imaginary animals. Where the wild things went.
Oh, what else do we have here? I think, um, I
I
don't know
was
what they're
seeing,
talking
so
about.
I was, because, like, of course, when you like Drag Race, you consume all the Drag Race media, Pit Stop,
Hmm.
Alaska and Willem, and Naomi Smalls reviewing the season, Bob and Monet. And a few of them said if this look with Lana had, like, big puffy sleeves from the 90s, it would have looked better.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I think the amount of drag content to keep up with is insane. I think I sometimes watch Pit Stop if this just comes up in my recommended, but the amount of podcasts to follow, I can't.
Michelle
I wish I
Visage
could.
now at the end of each video goes, "Do you want to
You
watch
like
more
gay shit?
not?" It's now. Do you want to watch more not Emmy nominated gay shit? You
Not,
traitors.
not Emmy nominated gay shit is really hilarious.
And then she
I
says,
think
"You
this season,
traitors!" Like we were supposed to do something
what?
about that.
Well, this season should be a nominated. This
Hmm.
season
This
is
episode
trying.
alone.
This, yeah, I think I saw that this was like one of the top rated episodes in a while, next to Lollapalooza from season 14, was it? Where like they looked sucked so bad in Snatch Game that they all had to lip sync.
Yep.
That's apparently one of the most highly rated episodes, and this is next to that, according to whoever.
People are trying to give you funniest woman alive award for when you said welcome back to the competition, Fifi O'Hara.
Oh no, they hate me for that.
No, they love you. They're trying to give you comedy woman of the year.
Oh,
They're trying to give you your award.
thank you, thank you. Just calling it like I see it, and I love Fifi. Okay,
Hmm.
I love them both.
Do I
Oh
look like the gay guy from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? No one
no,
answer me.
no,
No?
you don't.
Okay, we have to move on. Do you know who she is?
Whitney Cummings is apparently controversial. I've heard that she has said like transphobic comments, I believe. So interesting. I don't know if that happened before or after or what the deal is, but I think she's a comedian.
Okay. I would hope so if she's giving comedy advice.
Yeah. Well, you can't just edit her out, I guess. It's not that easy.
Mm-mm.
But interestingly, in the Untucked, she was maybe because the Untucked was so juicy,
I think it was because
but
it was so juicy.
she didn't even come in, or was it because they couldn't edit her out of the episode, but they could edit out of her Untucked.
Well, in my
That's my
mind,
conspiracy.
I'm like, in production, if the girls are juicy, you really just bring the guest star like backstage to pad more time for Untucked. If the queens are
Mhm.
able to give you everything you need, the guest judge can go home early.
Yeah. Fuck the guest judge.
Oh,
Oh, and
um,
I love her outfit here. That
she's
gorgeous purple.
purple. A lilac dream. Why do
And
they
here
hold her?
she,
Where does this come from?
I don't know. She looks like she's nervously playing with her hands, but it could just be
Hmm.
a stance. And now
It's
she's
supposed to
like,
be giving like strict boarding school teacher.
it kind of does give that.
Like if she had
And
a
right
ruler
now,
or something.
yeah, I think right now she's saying, girls, I'm gonna give you payback for what you did to me, especially you, Arrietty. When you got, let's not forget that Arrietty was saved a couple weeks back. I actually forgot that myself until that one clip. just now where they
Well,
showed
let's not
up.
all forget she already went home once.
Mm-hmm. She got saved
Mm-hmm.
by choosing lucky number one. And now everyone gets to dunk in the tank.
There's no rhyme or reason. This is just to get the girls in the tank.
It's just for fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they
Oh,
all get dunked.
they're so cute.
Uh, who's? Oh yeah. Oh, because this was a Joey No-Fi collaboration, and Joey No-Fi is a guy who does incredible drag queen interviews from drag queens that have been on and drag queens who haven't been on Drag Race. And he does personalized interviews about Drag Race and about their personal lives, and he's been doing this for years and years and years. And I
Hmm.
believe I don't know if he started on YouTube or he had a job doing like entertainment media beforehand, but ladies and gentlemen, Joey is on Drag Race. Big round of applause. Love giving some
Well,
flowers.
congrats, Joey. I think
So
that's it.
Jules Sparkles actually dunked the best, apparently.
Don't think it's because they dunked the best. I think it's because they won last week, right? Like the mini challenge meant nothing. I think they just did that just to make everybody wet. And then what matters is the maxi challenge from last week.
And when do I
Stupid.
matter?
Never. So third challenge is the roast, where they have to roast the three shadiest queens. Mistress Isabel Brooks,
Mm-hmm.
MIB,
MIB, I'm
Candy
the one to
Muse.
beat. It's no wonder why
Hmm.
these other girls envy me.
I love that verse. Candy Muse and Plain Jane. And let me just say, I love that Plain Jane has made it into the top three, and she was just here like a season ago. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how iconic is that? And
That
I guess
is
Mistress too, because she was from season 14, 15. I don't know. And Candy is a bit from a bit earlier seasons, but still
who from this
crazy.
season is giving Plain Jane energy and will be referenced as soon as next season in like a catchphrase or even being asked to come back.
Mm, is there anyone who's like shady in the same way Plain Jane is? Cause no, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody who's like playfully shady. There's like actual rudeness going on
Joella,
sometimes.
Arrietty
Well, Arrietty, I feel like she kind
is
of has
just straight
mean
up
girl
a villain.
energy. Seems like she has got some mean girl energy, especially in this episode. So I don't know if I would call her a Plain Jane
Mm-hmm.
adjacent. There's no one quite like Plain Jane, I don't think.
I wouldn't. I would say like if we wanted to like bring back drag queens who are like excellent, if Anya doesn't win this season.
Yeah, 100%. I'd bring back Anya.
Mm-hmm.
She's just good at everything. But I don't know if she's like.
She's a fun
I don't
callback, regardless. I want to see
I
Anya on an all-winner season.
I don't consider her shady though. She's
No, I
done
don't see her
some.
as a villain. Okay, so here's a
Yeah.
better question. Besides these three who we got for this roast, who would you put, like, if you could have any other villains from across the seasons, who would you pick?
Mm, I don't know.
Hmm.
Plain Jane is definitely. I would definitely bring back Plain Jane. I think that's the right choice.
Every
MIB. I
time.
don't know if I think about her when I think of. I guess she was very shady in like a fun way. Candy, was she
Candy,
shady?
Candy, wait.
Candy, Candy. Wait. Um,
I'm
Bianca
being
Del
arrogant.
Rio. Bianca probably, but she's probably
Hmm.
booked and busy.
Yes. She's booked and
Uh,
busy in that fantasy club that exists beyond our fourth dimensional perception.
I don't
We're
know.
not gay enough to know like she works in realms that we cannot even perceive you.
Maybe Gia Gunn.
Oh yes, I would love to see the dolls roast. Bring a bunch of dolls back. Ganja,
Ganja.
the Ganja, bring her back. You can bring Jasmine Kennedy back.
Bring
Uh,
Laganja back so she can redeem herself for her comedy special.
it's kind of like your vagina.
Oh my god. She's so good.
Okay.
Kind of like a vagina.
So I
Yeah,
know everyone is like watching this, ripping their hair out, like when are they gonna get to like the drama? Jules messed everything up. Jules is the villain. Why are they talking about Jules being evil? Well, let's get to it.
yeah, this is kind of weird because Jules gets, because she won last week, she gets to pick the order of the roast, and as everyone knows, that kind of messes with people's heads. People don't want to be first or last typically, unless
Mm-hmm.
they're really strong. They also don't want to be behind or, yeah, typically behind someone who's really strong.
Mm-hmm.
So the order affects your confidence.
You don't want to
So
be in front of someone who's strong because their performance will
will
be made
overshadow.
even stronger by the fact that if you were bad, and you don't want to be behind someone who's strong because it's hard to follow something up that's strong. So you just don't want
Yeah.
to be in the roast if you're bad at
You just
roasting.
exactly, you don't want to be in the roast. So Jewel kind of she like asks everybody what they want. And
One on one too, she went around and individualized this conversation.
yeah, and I think Anya said she wanted to open or close, I think.
She said
Lexi
open,
said
I
she want
think.
Lexi said she wanted to be last. Um Suzie, I think, said she wanted to be last or first or something. So like, the girls that we like coming into it think are gonna do well, they want like those star placements, like first or
Mm-hmm.
last, like strong
Intro,
places.
outro.
And then the other girls are kind of like, oh, I don't, I just don't want to be after Susie, or like they have more specific criteria. But I can't remember
Everyone's
the top
scared
of
of
my head.
Susie.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, I think what was kind of shady was that Sam said she'd be comfortable going after Lana or Lydia or Arrietty. So like basically anyone but like the top queens of the season, which
Mm-hmm.
is hilarious.
So
But
was it Sam, the true mastermind, getting into these girls' heads, being like, if you get put,
mm,
if someone gets put after you, girl, it means you're in danger.
yeah, well, honestly, I would try not to overthink this. Like if it was me, I think I would do first, just so I'm not sitting there like panicking the whole time
Stewing.
because I don't know what other like you open it and then you're done. There's nothing else you can do. If you're just sitting there, if you're gonna go last, you've seen everybody and you're just in your head. So I would not do that. As much as it would be scary to do first.
I
I think
think
that's the play.
you think what? Wait, what?
I think that's the play to go first,
The
as
play.
scary as it might be.
I think like personally, I know I'm terrible at roasting. Like I know like I cannot feasibly like. Am I naturally rude and off-putting? Yeah, I've been told that a lot. Am I mean to people unnecessarily? Oh yeah. But am I a roaster? I don't think what I say is funny as it is mean. So no, I don't think I'm a good roaster.
Yeah.
So I think I would need. I'm gonna go learn the song. I'm gonna go learn
You
this.
really? You're just gonna pull an Arrietty and just be like, well,
No,
I
I'm
don't I
not.
don't do comedy, so I guess I'm gonna be in the like I love Arrietty, I like her drag, but I honestly feel like she gave up with this episode. Like at almost every episode other than the design challenge, she's like, well, this isn't really
It's
my
not my
thing, so
challenge.
it's not my challenge to win. It's like I feel like she gets in her head and she loses before she begins almost.
Hmm.
And I feel really sad about that.
Now, would I give up? No, I would never give up.
Yeah.
Would my would it be like I would of course sit there, I would be a little shaky, I would go and I would, get through it. My jokes wouldn't be stolen. I
That
would
was
think of my
insane.
own bad jokes and I would say all my own bad jokes.
Mm.
And maybe they'll be like, I love your charisma. You win, King.
Mm.
Like Alexi Love in a Snatch Game moment.
So after some deliberation, we find out the order is Anya as an opener, followed by Arrietty, then Jules, then Lana, then Sam, Lydia, Susie, and to close it off, Lexi. So then we have two main pieces of drama from this. We got Lexi pissed because because Jules put Susie before her, but Lexi is still in last, like she asked. And the
Mm-hmm.
second piece
Like
is
she
that
asked.
yeah, like literally, like she asked, she wants to be last. I don't remember her saying anything, not wanting Susie there, but maybe she did. I just didn't catch it. And then the second piece is that Arrietty is mad that Jules put herself after her because she thinks that she's gonna flop, and then Jules is gonna like um do better, so she'll look good in comparison.
And you know what's crazy? If if Jules had put Susie after Lexi, I can guarantee the same situation would have happened. Well, Lexi's like, you didn't give me what I want, and you're being shady by putting Susie after me.
Like I don't know if there's a better order than this. Like maybe like at the end of the day, Jules had the opportunity to choose what the order and what would work best for her. And regardless if she actually thought it through and was like, "Oh, I think Ariada's going to do bad, so I'm going to go after her." I don't know if that was actually her thinking, and she doesn't seem to think it. She doesn't. If it is her thinking, she hasn't said that's what she was thinking. Um, like it's still her decision. I think you should respect it, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it was really. I don't know. There was a lot of drama surrounding the placement. I think Susie put it well in the Untucked. Like the order of the placement doesn't matter. How you think about the placement, like how you react to it, is what matters. Something along those lines. And I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And furthermore, I don't got a third one in me. Um, moving on. The girls all get together, and Whitney Cummings says, Lydia Butthole, am I boring you, young woman? As Lydia is yawning. And I've never felt more related to Lydia in my life, because I am a yawny girl too. Like, sometimes I'm in class and I will yawn, and my teacher will take offense. Like, no, I just have low chemicals in my body.
I think this is a really good moment because I feel like at some point Lydia says that she's not like this isn't really her thing. But then when he comes is like, you've got butthole in your name. Like
This better be
I
your thing.
like this sounds like it's you sound like a funny person. Like why would you not make this why would this not be your thing? You must be a funny person to have something so stupid in your name. And I was
I
like,
really
that's
wanted her
100%
to come
true.
out in old person makeup and just be
Oh
Lydia.
my god. Oh
Hey
no. Every
guys,
time
I'm just, old, kind of like you,
no,
RuPaul.
no. Every time they showed that clip from the what even was it when she was in the, as an old lady with Acacia, I
Golden
just
Girls, yeah.
it like it sends me. I can't. It's just her in old person makeup. I can't deal with it.
And they go back to it so often.
They love to show that clip and make me lose it.
What have these? They just, yeah. This is just, like any moment in the show where the judges are talking to the contestants, it doesn't matter.
Real.
Like none of the. Can you tell me a single piece of critique there that was like really, really it?
No, I think the only important thing was that Whitney was saying, Lydia, like you
They were
should
setting
have.
Lydia up to get a spotlight on this episode.
Yeah, they were like, you should have more faith in yourself. Ooh, and here's
The
where the
tea
second
gets
piece of drama
spicy.
comes back, where Ariadne's like, well, I don't really, like, I'm annoyed with what you did, straight up. Like, I feel like you were trying to sabotage me, or like not sabotage me, but like make yourself look better after me, and that's not what a friend does. And like, I get it, I totally get why she's in her feelings, but honestly, I don't know if I would overthink about it this much. Like,
A
if
hundred
someone did
percent.
this to you, would you be like, oh, you did it because I'm gonna be bad, and then you're gonna look good after me? I
Hmm.
don't, because at that point you've already just decided you're gonna do bad. Like, y- you just got to go into it feeling like you're gonna do well.
A
Maybe you
hundred
will. You'll do but
percent.
you'll do better than you expect. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna flop, and you're just gonna benefit from my flop.
Like especially in something like this, unless the bitch can physically push me, I'm fine. I don't think about other people enough to like have a mind game being played, you know?
Yeah. I feel like I would do something similar to Jules, not even think about like how it could be perceived. And I feel like I would be in this position and be like, oh shit, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even think about Susie being before you. Like how the fuck like like as mean as it might be, not the world doesn't revolve around you. Not everyone is gonna think about what the issues that might come up with you. They're just trying to do the best order, trying to please like
As many
how many
people as they
girls?
can.
Like one, two, three, four, like seven girls maybe. Like trying to give everybody what they want. It's impossible. So someone's gonna be upset, and
Panini pressed girls stay panini pressed.
they were pressed. Yeah.
You want to talk
Ooh,
about
Miss
this?
RuPaul. I enjoy this. RuPaul looking gorgeous from the neck down as usual, or from the hairline down. Excuse me.
From the hairline
From the
down.
hairline down.
Bald
I
RuPaul looks sickening here.
I can't. Every wig just makes me want to gag, and not in a good way. Just not
Do you guys like
on
this fish I just caught today?
it. But I do like it though. It is cute. I do think that if a girl went down the runway in this, they would be red for the shape we're showing on the bodice. But fair enough. Fair enough, RuPaul.
Fair enough, RuPaul. Um,
Still looking good.
this looks like someone on TikTok crocheted this and then bought Michael's big gems to put on on the knots. I love it. Come on, quick drag. You better work. I love Billie Eilish.
Hilarious.
No, I love T.S.
Ooh.
Madison in this like hair that looks like the forest with the butterflies.
Yeah, she's so cute. We love T.S. Madison. You know it's gonna be a good episode when she's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how do you feel about this look?
Mm, it's cute. It's like every other MIB look I've ever seen. Doesn't give me anything special.
Yeah, I liked her in
It's
Men in
cute.
Black 3.
Mm-hmm. Men in Black 3.
How about
No,
Miss
this is cute too.
Moose?
I think this is a bit different for Candy. I don't know what's going on her head.
It's one of those pieces.
It's like it looks a bit like a hand almost, but
Mm-hmm.
cute. Like it.
She's giving a callback to her All-Star season where the theme was like Vegas promo.
Hmm.
They're not gonna
Oh, I
show
guess
us Plain Jane, but
like Plain Jane, I guess.
you can assume she's in something devilish.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How do you feel about Anya's set?
I think she brought a good energy to open up the roast for sure. I liked her Tasmanian devil thing for Candy.
That was a
She's
good
like,
joke.
she's like, and that translates to if you don't have star quality, get the
Get
fuck
the
out
fuck
of
out of
here.
here!
She should have followed up with like, okay, so leave.
Well, no, she said, if you don't have star quality, get the fuck out of here. And then she pointed to one of the girls, so she said, so you better go. Or some, she
Oh, that's
said,
cute.
so you better start packing or something like that. She ate that
That's
up.
funny. Yeah, this was a good night for Anya. I think it was a little bit underappreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this brought some it's hard to open up, and
Well,
I think she
Anya
brought
can
some good
only ever
energy.
be underappreciated.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so difficult to overappreciate her. I don't wait. What does overappreciate mean? Let's not get me twisted.
Overappreciate?
Yeah,
Wait, did I say under? I said underappreciate.
I know, but what does it mean to overappreciate?
Over, like, be biased towards someone and like give them props for something that they are just okay at.
Okay,
I
so I
guess.
could never overappreciate her because Anya is just that damn good.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's and the tables and the poster and then we all know.
Period. She's she's that good.
She gives. Oh, and then this is the plain
There's
Jane look.
now this. I don't want to. Okay, next. I don't
Mhm.
want to say anything about
Mandatory
that. Look.
meeting. What are you doing here?
I love that. Whoever made that mandatory meeting joke, that's hilarious. Or jerking it to mandatory meetings, elimination, something like that.
I think that was. I think that was Lydia. Attributes all good jokes to Lydia. Okay.
Mhm.
This was painful. Like this is a performance I
Oh
had to
no.
watch with my eyes closed, which is unfortunate because
Oh
Arrietty's biggest
no.
asset is her looks. So
Oh
having
no.
to hear this set blind made it even worse.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Oh my god. No, this was really painful. It was really hard to watch her struggling through it and just giggling to herself because she was so nervous. That she stole Jules's like two of Jules's jokes. I don't know which
Two
ones.
of Jules. It was the
God
Well,
knows.
the thing is she stole them, but she didn't present them in a way that was good. So I
Yeah.
only have the way Arrietty did the jokes, and then the way tried to start the jokes, and like somewhere in the middle there is the truth to what the joke is, but
Hmm.
we will never be truly privy to what the complete joke is.
Yeah, that was really, really messy. Because she said she's gonna do it in the confessional, so the entire time I was like, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good."
And she said it
Uh,
she knew from the table read. She was sitting
yeah.
next to Jules at the table read, so she had eyes on her paper.
Oh,
Like,
that's messed up. I don't know if I would forgive a friend for doing that to me actually, because it sabotages you.
mm-hmm.
Like you can argue maybe Jules sabotaged her, but like what happens after your roast doesn't really affect you. Like it sucks that you're after the opener.
Well, because now we're after the roast, and now you want me to apologize.
Yeah. Like in Untucked, she was trying to like kiki and just make up, and I was thinking, well, I don't know if I would forgive that, honestly. I think
Mm-hmm. And
that's
Anya
really
was trying to call her out on it, and she's like, "Why are you?" We'll get to it.
yeah, this was oh, I
This
think
isn't about.
the craziest line was at the very end where she was like, um the real villains are the friends that smile in your face and stab you in the back, like this next diva. I thought that was A with that. She kind of A with that, but that's not even. It's not funny. It's
It's not funny.
crazy.
It's just crazy.
It's not funny. It's just rude and just insane. I just felt the tension.
Mm-hmm.
Actually pissed.
So let's talk to this backstabbing diva.
Oh my god. And then
Ball, ball.
Jules is like coming up there like, holy shit, she took two of my jokes. What the fuck am I gonna do? And I would hate to be in that position.
Jules
It's
is so
insane.
strong because not on the main stage she didn't say it. Even in Untucked she didn't tell any of the other girls that she stole the jokes.
Yeah, that's kind of like, did they edit it out? Or maybe they, okay, here's my theory. I think that maybe she didn't say anything because if she did make a fuss about it, they might have put them both in lip sync for your life because they have drama together.
Didn't they both do that
Like
anyway?
they did, but like maybe she thought that if
Mm-hmm.
she if you didn't talk about it, then maybe they'll put Lexi in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. She was trying
Because
to be
that's kind of,
cordial.
I feel like whenever there's drama, it's a great chance for the production to make them lip sync. Or if there's a romance, great chance for them to lip sync. Lydia versus Kori, that was always gonna happen.
To a
So
song about kissing.
yeah, they set that up.
It was a setup. It was rigor
Hmm.
girl.
Yeah, I would love to see the version of this that went well without her being sabotaged.
With her full confidence, I think Jules like had a real shot at winning this challenge.
I think so too. It's so,
Sad.
yeah, it's really sad that that happened to her. 'Cause she was just playing. She was just. She had no choice but to pick roles. Really.
Before this episode, that one comment I saw on Twitter, forever Twitter, was like, "Oh, the homegirls at Arrietty's bar were so happy when she made it on Drag Race because it meant she was gonna leave their bar forever."
That's insane. It's an
Girl,
insane.
what kind of
Well,
energy, what kind of aura you foster around you? The girls want your success, so you will leave them alone.
oh, that's really rough.
hmm I
Yeah, I don't
also
have many
pulled
notes
out the
for her.
fourth non-disclosed energy drink, and I'm already buzzed. I think I will just let this stare at me. Actually, I have to put this back in the box because it's staring at me is making me more buzzed. Have you ever felt that before when it just kind of looks at you?
I don't really take an energy drink, so I don't even know what you're feeling.
You know what? I'm pulling it back out. I'm letting it look at me. So yes, this is a very sad, 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 sad. I did like that when Arrietty was going, she was failing so bad that these girls were just reading her. I pulled it out of the box. I put my hand on it, and it immediately it came back to me. The feeling. It's toxic. It's toxic. This
Mm-hmm.
feeling. Stream Coco Jones's Taste on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, she said, Arrietty, you better learn the song, baby. She knew.
Wow.
Let's talk about Lana. Only took you 10 episodes to get welcome to the competition. The competition is really starting to heat up.
I know. I was so happy for Lana this episode. She had like a lot of hits in her
Mm-hmm.
roast. Like the first thing she said was, "Well, Jewel Sparkles, I could have done it better myself." She's good.
Let's get that
Judges,
roast to cooking.
the judges know me as a disappointment.
And
Or
Whitney Cummings was like, in the thing, she was like, you need to watch yourself with the self deprecating humor because it can get
Mhm.
ugly real fast. Because the original version of that joke like was way longer and way sadder for her.
Oh,
But she took the note and it applied and it paid.
what? Or Candy Muse is so dumb. Period. It's funny.
Hate
Yeah,
that.
there were a lot of things.
Who was the cut sugar out of her diet for MIB? Who said that one?
Sam
Probably
Starr,
Lydia.
maybe?
Oh.
I don't know. Who knows?
Great performance, Lana. Thank you.
Yeah.
Giving some personal insight. We have Sam coming out giving us Southern Belle. Did she have any good ones? Anything that really stood out to you?
Bless your heart, disease.
Disease.
Yeah, that was cute. But I feel like her set was cut so short. I don't know why. Maybe they were just including more of like the flops. This seemed like very safe
She had two
for me.
jokes where she went to the girls on the side. What was that jokes?
I don't know. I didn't write them down.
Must have not been that good.
I guess not.
And then
And
Lydia.
For Lydia, there were so many that I couldn't get them down fast enough. So I just have a bunch of half jokes that I don't really know the punchlines for.
If
Oh,
I am a giant fan of Mistress Isabel Brooks, is what she would say if she was dressed as a giant oscillating fan.
that is like I feel like nobody could have wrote that joke other
Well, I've
than
heard that
Lydia.
joke before, is the crazy part. You don't know
Oh,
the giant oscillating fan joke?
no. Where does it come from?
It's just, I've heard it somewhere before where someone's like, uh, I'm a huge fan. And then it cuts to the, it's like a TikTok where it's like,
Oh,
I'm a huge fan. And then it's them dressed as a giant
oh,
fan.
okay. True.
Which I love. I love that I'm seeing that humor being refined into a roast format.
Mm-hmm. I loved Candy Muse was raised as as a moron. I mean Mormon. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Or Whitney Cummings. I was yawning earlier. I wasn't tired. You were just really fucking boring.
Eight, eight, eight.
Eight. Um. The another good one is something about having a piece of Kori with her, and she was like, "I still have her jizz in my stomach," and RuPaul was like losing. He was like, "Oh my god! Oh
RuPaul,
my!"
since we sent Corey King home, I'm now opening positions. I need another black bald man to fill that hole in my life, and you like see me in the bottom.
Wow, that's so cute.
Oh.
Yeah, there
Also,
were so many.
yeah. Sorry, go.
There were so many. I didn't get all of them, but those were just the better ones or the best ones, I think.
Yeah, I would say that's right. Who's next? Because there are more girls after her. It's Susie after her, right?
Yeah.
Who called her Jinx Monsoon for Dummies?
I don't know. Somebody did though.
I
I
think it was
love.
Lexi.
Oh, really? Maybe. I love where she compared Plain Jane and Corey King, and she was like, "You've got to both have a fat ass. You're very hateful, and you left no other impression on the competition." and
Destroyed her.
something about beating a dead horse, which is Raven's job description. Fucking wild, wild thing to say to RuPaul's face. I love that.
A dead horse.
And I
Uh,
think that's it for Toot.
that's all. Hey, those are what I remember from the Tootster.
Mm-hmm. For
Suzie
Toot,
Tua.
plural. That was a weird moment in Untucked where she was like, "Oh, it's Toot, plural."
Suzie
I don't know,
Toots. Oh, Toot plural.
like, is it just it's too cerebral for me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it?
When
Is it
Onya said, in the thing. Now let me tell you, Suzie is funny, but none of her jokes ever went over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Cerebral
Maybe,
indeed.
maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, I
I
feel
don't
like
think
I'm
I
about
have
to
any notes
die.
for Lexi. You had
There's
too
the
much
third
Red Bull.
one. Hmm?
You had too much Red Bull.
Now, I think there's definitely. You can't say their name. I'm not drinking it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't have anything other than Lexi was just obviously very nervous.
Yeah.
Which seems to
Samesies.
be her thing. Like, when it's a live performance, she seems to have a difficult time. Because, like, RDR was like, okay, she did that. And then Snatch Game, she messed up. And now here, she's struggling.
Mm-hmm. She just gets really in her head. And I think she she apologized to Jules before this, I think. Or
No,
after this, I don't
after.
know. Oh,
She
yeah.
even let this get into her head. And when she was on the main stage, she blamed Jules for this.
Oh.
This is the most excruciating meet and greet I've ever been to. But she doesn't do a
Oh.
Russian accent, so what's the point?
Mm-hmm. I love Miss Plain Jane. Ooh,
Do you know what
is
that
it
means?
runway time? Wait, the
Bring it to
runway?
the runway, lights, camera, action. Who me, baby? It's a lip sync assassin. Love, taste, love, love. File, view. Bring it to the runway. Runway.
Runway.
There we go. Nope, that is not the right one. Da 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 da. Ooh, she's all off to the side. So demure.
I
I
think
like
this is
it.
really cute.
I mean, like, it's so creative. She is the short.
Mm-hmm.
She has
Also,
legs that go all the way up there.
also the body. Holy shit.
Sitting pretty. I will never. There's nothing. There's no not a. There's no lumpiness to it. There's nothing offside, offset. You want to talk about the body queen of this season? Anya Nurve has never had a wrong body this entire season.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy eat, and I love this hair color on her.
Me too. Eat, eat, eat.
Yum 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 yum. Next up, we have Arrietty. I don't
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. I'm scared. I had this physical reaction when she's like, have you ever wondered what a fairy elf prince
Oh,
playing football would be like? And I'm like, what are
I'm like,
I?
no, I've never wondered
I'm
that.
like, no. I don't think she says prince or king. I think she just says elf.
What an elf looks like when
What an
playing.
elf footballer, elf warrior. She says elf
Mm-hmm.
warrior, and I was in my head. I'm like, warrior. She has a crown on her head.
I don't know. I don't really understand what's happening here.
In
Like,
terms
I
of
like.
football looks, we have another football look which I think is way better than this.
Yeah. I think this is a miss for me. I'm leaving it on my plate. I'm a bit confused,
I'm
but
sending it back. I'm sending it
sending
back.
it
I'm
back?
sending it back. It gave me a physical reaction.
Oh,
I think I'm
understandable.
allergic to this look.
Understandable.
Fairy
Oh,
elf warrior who plays football. Elf
yeah.
warrior who plays football.
How the how do you come up with that concept?
How do you? I don't. This isn't an elf warrior that does football.
Hmm.
I don't think she came. I don't think she executed the concept. If it's an elf warrior who plays football, I don't think it's an elf warrior who plays football.
Hmm. It's too much. I'm leaving it on my plate. I'm not gonna send it back though.
I'm sending it back because it is too much. Next up, we have Jewel Sparkles. Now, just because it's Rococo does not mean that it is Marie Antoinette Michelle Visage. It's green, which is probably why she actually hated it.
It's the shade of green that she hates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right with it.
Blo-
I,
Bloomers is short shorts.
I mean, maybe it doesn't really fit the category. Like, I enjoy the hair, but I don't know. I'm leaving it.
I would have loved to see more frills on the short shorts. Make it more of a big deal.
Yeah, from afar, it kind of just looks like a dress. It's hard to see.
I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have.
Just sigh.
Yeah, I did. It's Lana. It's Lana Chore. Why? What tank top and short shorts and large kaftan and hat would you wear on the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race? Like, not
Uh,
even stoned? Like, I
uh,
feel like the biggest complaint they always give for when a look feels off the rack or it's too pedestrian is that it
hmm
doesn't have stones on it.
Yeah, this is straight up mall drag.
Like, the hat isn't rhinestoned. The pants aren't a moment. They're not rhinestone. Like, you could have rhinestoned those pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where is the sparkle?
Yeah,
My dog even is like, I'm not eating this.
yeah, I'm sending it back.
I'm sending it back too. And then her hat says RuPaul's Drag Race 17, and this though they love making the Trump jokes with this one.
Yeah, there were quite a few Trump jokes in the roast for some reason. I didn't really land well.
Well, this was before he got elected.
That's true.
Maybe they were hoping for something different.
Mm, I guess.
This is a Naomi Campbell reference.
Yeah. Nah.
Next up, we have okay, so yeah, Sam Starr. So like this is a football reference I get.
Yeah, I can see it. I enjoy it. The hair is kind of crazy, but it's fun.
The hair is insane. Well, close enough. Welcome back, Latrice.
I mean, this is cute because it feels a bit like out of her comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. This is
Like
sexier than she usually does.
she's usually like very put together, very like what is it called? Pageanty. But this is cute. A bit out of what I would expect from her.
She's really sporty
Fun.
spice here.
Yes. I'm eating it.
I'm eating it as well, you know. It is a football things, but it is stoned and it is put together. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's short shorts for sure. I'm eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Lydia Butthole Collins, and her shtick is that
Oh,
she's having a chemical peel gone wrong, and the only skin that survived is the skin around her face and the skin around her short shorts.
I mean,
This is definitely the skin I would have. This is the definitely the costume I would have put like a dick on the front of.
well, she's got a butthole in the back,
She does have a butthole in the back.
and this is. I don't know. Only Lydia can do it. It could do this. This is what's amazing
Only
about
Lydia could make a beast and skin it alive and turn an outfit out of its remains. Like this is that.
she.
Like this is that. Like look at it.
There is there's just something about her that's like I don't know.
She's
I
a
really
hunter
like.
at heart.
It kind of has the same vibe as the other one where she was holding like, the animal skin, or it was like the cats were tied around her wrist or something. It was kind of
Lydia will
similar.
not she will not let the wig touch her skin. Oh, the background's gone.
Oh, that's fine.
Lydia, don't curse me, Lydia. Lydia, please. Please, it's a nice look, Lydia. I'll eat it. I'll eat it if you leave me alone.
I
We have
don't
to
know
eat
if I
it.
can
No, we have
eat
to eat it. We
it.
can't talk about it.
I think I am gonna eat it, but like I'm surprised I'm eating it. I think I just like Lydia too much.
Mm-hmm. And
And I
after
would
this
not accept this
episode,
on it.
she top four. She got her top four placement.
No, I feel like it's. Has anyone ever been in the bottom two
Yes.
twice in one? Has she
Mm-hmm.
been in the bottom two twice? I don't know. Not a great track record, but she does have one win now.
Queens
So
have had worse track records and made it to the end. I can't name them off the top of my head, but I'm sure they exist.
okay.
Roxy Andrews.
Mm.
That's a poor man's example now that she's come back with her All Stars 9 performance. All Stars 10?
Yeah. I don't know.
Now we have Suzie Tootums.
Mm-hmm. Send it back.
Yeah. I'm sick and tired of Marie Antoinette.
I did. I don't know.
It says fruity on her butt.
Missed opportunity to say Tootie.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say
Well,
there.
it's toot plural.
I don't get it. I don't understand what she's talking about. Um, I, I don't know. I'm not. I don't like it. I hate that lip. I feel so mean, but I can't. I'm not a fan.
There's something so stage theater costume about this look.
I hate it. I don't like it. It's giving us trauma.
Yeah, it is giving us trauma, but at least she's not wearing those black character shoes she wears often. These are a white
No.
pump for this look.
Oh, it looks.
So
She
I'll
looks
leave it on my
barefoot.
plate just because it looks like she's barefoot. The barefoot
Willow.
Contessa.
My cat is scratching the couch right next to cat where the cat post is. Like, why would you do that? You're a
He
rat.
scratched on the post.
No, she's scratching on the couch right next to where the cat post is. She could turn like 45 degrees and scratch the right place, but she's scratching the couch.
She's scratching the couch.
Yeah, she's scratching the couch.
Next up we have Lexi Love. I love Sasha Colby.
No. Oh, this is cute.
Lexi loves a rainbow wig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen it a couple times. Was it last episode that we saw it?
I think I've seen 4 rainbow wigs. If she wears one more, she's gonna be known as the rainbow wig girl. They'll only say that she's the banana queen. All she does is yellow.
I mean, Nymphia is the banana queen, though.
And
Can we really? She wears things other than
she
yellow,
does wear
but
other things. I said that. I didn't say that, of course not, because I don't have a death wish. But I was in a Discord call when someone said all Nymphia wears is yellow, and proceeded to watch that guy get ripped apart for 20 minutes.
Ooh.
So I'm like, I'm good.
Deserved.
I'm good.
Deserved. Wow.
I'm this look for short shorts.
It is giving short shorts. I mean, it's kind of similar to Anya's, but I think more intricate.
This
And she
is like
mentioned that.
deconstructed short shorts in a way that Anya's was. She is short shorts.
Yeah.
So it's giving the Lexi Love fashion angle.
Lexi just loves to have something drilling behind her.
She loves to
And it's
drag it.
and it's cute. I like it.
I'll eat it.
And apparently her friends and family stoned all of this stuff, so
Helped her put this look together.
I love that. So I'm eating it as well.
A big community moment. I'm eating it. And that's all of the looks.
That's all the looks.
That's all the looks. Hey! Don't. No, you're going to see that I use
No.
I'm going to use Google PowerPoint. No. No, stop.
No.
No. Now you're all going to know. Also, it's a bit late, but I am wearing pants.
I would
So,
believe you.
you believe me?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a big debate whether or not I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. Don't worry about
No one's
me.
accusing you of anything.
Um,
It's only you every time.
it's not. You're
You're like,
missing.
guys, I promise I'm wearing
Guys, I'm
pants.
wearing pants. No, guy, trust me, it's a concern. Does she have
Hmm.
LEDs in her boobs?
I didn't notice that.
I'm eating it.
You're eating it?
Yeah, because
I
there are
already ate
LEDs in
it.
her boobs. Oh, I already ate it.
I already ate it. I don't know if you did.
I'm gonna eat it again. It's got LEDs in the boobies.
Nice.
Oh no, I accidentally cut to the. Okay, so should we talk about Untucked? I guess this would be the portion where we talk about Untucked. If you guys are ready for us to talk about Untucked, here is the Untucked talking.
Okay, well, first of all, it was crazy that we had the first ever Suzie and Onya untucked. Like they're like always in the top. So it was very weird for them to be safe.
They seem
Let's
to have
just say
made
that.
up from when Suzie said Anya Nurve just played herself in the snatch game.
That was yeah, that was an insane thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
But they were just talking about who was going to be in the bottom, and I thought it was insane that Anya was saying that Arrietty is. She was like, "I'm sorry, but Arrietty's got to go,"
Cause she's gotta go.
and I was like, "She's so real for that." She's saying what everyone else doesn't want to say.
Mm-hmm. What
Like
everyone else is thinking.
yeah, she was like, she almost went home. She was only saved by the badunkadunk
Mm-hmm.
last
And the
time,
Badunkadunk came back to take its revenge.
and unfortunately, it's her time. But yeah, Anya was really good in the untuck. She was helping Lexi get out of her head. They had a cute moment where Lexi was like, "Oh, I hate you," but in the way where it
You
actually
know,
means
two
I love you.
sisters love each other.
Yeah, that was really sweet. And then the girls came back, and Arrietty was really feeling her feelings, and she's like, "I'm gonna be in the bottom." And then she got mad at Anya for giving her opinion on things. And she's like, "This has nothing to do with you. Our
Mm-hmm.
friendship has nothing to do with you. Like, fuck off."
And Anya said, if I have an opinion, I'm gonna give it.
Hmm.
And she
Respect
proceeded
it.
to give it.
Hmm.
She said, when your friend, Anya said to Arrietty, when your friend came in here, she sat next to me. I said she did do that. And after Jules, because the thing about Jules is it's not like she wasn't apologizing for literally the way Arrietty was feeling. Jules apologized that Jules made a situation in which Arrietty feels this way
Hmm.
because it was unintentional.
Hmm.
And and she didn't apologize once. She didn't apologize twice. She apologized like 4 separate times to Arrietty in this episode. And Arrietty at
Yeah.
every turn chose to be worse and worse and worse and worse to Jules.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, if you're Jules, what can you do at that point? You kind of just have to play it out. I mean, you chose the order you chose. You got to stick by it. But what was good was that Lexi apologized during On Talk, and she was like, I was wrong for what I did. I hope you can forgive me." And to her credit, Arrietty also apologized, but like I was saying earlier, I feel like it was a little bit too late, and I think it was
And
just
it didn't feel real, girl.
it didn't feel genuine for me. I don't know if I would have forgiven that, especially after she sabotaged Jules'
Like,
roast,
so
essentially.
sabotaged it.
That's insane. I don't know, like, can you call yourself a friend after that and try to kiki and be like, "Oh, we're not gonna see each other after this."
And Jules apologized again for the order after Arrietty had stolen the jokes from her. After everything had went down and Arrietty had already messed up Jules's performance for that episode and put her in like potentially the bottom. Spoiler alert, she gets put in the bottom. She still swallows whatever pride she has and apologizes to Arrietty to try and make Arrietty feel better in the situation.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know if I would have been able to act that mature. I think
Mm-mm.
I would have been pissed about that, like joke stealing. Like
I
that's
don't
messed up.
I don't accept your apology. Fuck you.
I don't know if I would say that. I'd just be like, it wasn't cool what you did.
I
Like
would say
I
fuck
don't.
you.
I'd be like, I don't know if I want to be friends with you. Like, no offense, but fuck off. You're the reason I'm in the bottom. I never try to sabotage you,
Mm-hmm.
and you sabotaged me. So, like, if you're gonna get mad at me for sabotaging you, why would you do the same thing to me?
Mm-hmm. Very
So
true.
yeah, that sucked.
And
I
it
feel
was
bad
it
for
was
Jules.
Arrietty's apology to Jules was made even more insincere by seeing Lexi go first and apologize to Jules in like an
Oh
actual heartfelt way, in a way that they were like
yeah,
looking at each other and registering that it was a real apology.
yeah. Well, I guess order does matter, huh? Because we saw
Mm-hmm.
Lexi's and then we were like, oh, Aries doesn't feel real in comparison. Or maybe it would have always felt like that. I don't know.
And I would like the record to show that on an episode that's actually entertaining of Drag Race, we are made
Mhm.
it past 1 hour. Let that sink in.
Whoa, we're crazy.
Now, what does that sink want now?
Think one.
They what song do they lip sync to?
Who
Beyonce?
knows? Yeah, it was. I think it was Yeah Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
I really wanted, and this is gonna prove that I have pants and wireless headphones. I wanted Arrietty to hit with a da 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 da. I love the Arrietty shuffle. That shit. She didn't do it though, unfortunately. So she was asked to leave the competition.
Yep.
Oh, but
I
she does get on
mean,
that floor.
there was a lot going on. They're definitely fighting to be there. Oh,
When Jules kicked Arrietty's crown off the stage,
yeah. Brutal.
it was, thank God. Thank God, yes. Jules gets to slay another day. Uh,
Yeah.
and Arrietty has a small crash out fest. I'm
She like
surprised
lights.
she didn't break a few things. Did we even say that Lydia won?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Lydia. Lydia takes episode. She wins.
Lydia, you can go to the top 4 now. Could you
Maybe.
imagine Lydia Butthole Collins wins this entire competition?
I would lose my mind if she.
What
I don't
was
know.
that? You sent me that Reddit, what I predict for the
Yes,
top 4.
that wasn't that hilarious. Top
It
four were like Joella, Lucky Stars, um,
Lana and Suzie.
insane top four. Early out to Jules, Crystal, and
Damn.
like I mean, I don't know. Like starting this season, were we like, oh, I think Lana's gonna do really great? I feel like we were.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like we
mean,
saw
because
her episode
it's
one.
because she was giving the confidence that she was riding in on Lux's confidence.
Yeah, I felt that in episode one, and then the talent show happened. I was like, what?
And then
This
like,
is
where
not
is it?
really. This was not really what I was expecting. And I
Also,
think she just kind
saying
of
that
spiraled.
mid out Anya Nurve is a mid out, I knew she was going to the end from the beginning. So when I saw
Me
this and it
too.
said mid out Anya Nurve, I said, this shit is fucking fucked, man.
It's the worst. It's the worst predictions I've seen in my entire life, and I don't know if I don't know if I can believe it's real.
An AI
I
bot
mean,
made this.
like, there's no way. There's no way the Onion was the first one out or like a mid out.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Stars being in the top four, I can imagine that. I think she was a ridiculous early out. That made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was
But yeah,
insane.
I just
Congratulations, Lydia.
congratulations, Lydia, for getting a win on Drag Race. Even though Kori King tops you, you have more tops than she has had all competition.
Wow! Yay!
Don't bottom shame her. She is a top.
Good job, Lydia.
I guess that's our episode for today.
Yeah, that's it. Congratulations, Lydia, and farewell, Arrietty. We will miss you. Best of luck in the future.
Can I get an MA?
MA.
MA, thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck in the future. And if Kori King and Lydia break up, love isn't real. Good night, everybody. Mwah.
Ah.
How do I